Okay, this is the Spec 20. The Spec 20, the one that I have is a kind of an antique. It's been here probably since the beginning of when Topeka West opened in 1961. I did buy a couple other Spec 20s, and they didn't last very long and broke pretty quick, so back to the old trusty Spec 20 that's been here for a long time. In order to use a Spec 20, we're trying to look at the percent transmission that's on top. So it's set on a certain wavelength of light, and I have it set around the blue wavelength of light, and it's going to send wavelengths of that blue light through the tube. So if it allows it to go through the tube, that percent transmission will go high. If it doesn't, and it blocks it and it bounces back off, then that percent transmission will be low. So the tube will go into here, but before we start that, we have to calibrate our machine, and we need to tell it what we want it to ignore. And since I just use tap water for these, I want to tell it to ignore the tap water. Maybe there's something floating in there and we just want it to ignore that. So I'm going to set this side, this button on 0. I'm going to lift the lid, put this tube in, and I want that to have 100% transmission. So I'm going to adjust this button and pull it out. Each tube needs to be wiped off before we put it in, and so I'm just going to wipe that off on the side here, and then in goes our first 1 to 10 dilution, and the result is 0. Well, that makes sense. Blue light's not going to travel through a blue tube. It's going to hit it and bounce back off. That's what it's doing right now. That's why I see it as blue, because all the other wavelengths are getting absorbed except for blue, and that's coming back to my eye, and so it still looks blue to me. But at some point we're going to reach enough dilution that the blue light will travel through. Okay, that looks like it's going to be 4% transmission through this dilution. This is the second tube. This is the third tube. Ooh, that really jumped. And that looks like it is 67%. That was the third tube. The fourth tube, notice we're getting lighter and lighter. The fourth tube really jumped, and that looks like it is 93%. The fifth tube is very light, and that looks like it's 98%. And the last tube almost looks like the blank that we put in at the beginning, which was just tap water, and that is 100%. So we can see as the tubes get lighter and lighter because of the dilution, the percent transmission goes up.